Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you being here with me. I'm so thankful that you have decided to tune in. To, Today is just going to be kind of a short video, kind of dovetailing on my previous video of my 2024 planner. I kind of did a walkthrough of my planner, did a little preview of how I plan to use it. But today I just wanted to focus in a little bit on my word of the year. My word of the year for 2024 is purposeful. And the meaning of that word, and I hadn't really looked it up, it just kind of came to me. But it is so fitting for, what I want to do in my goals for 2024 is having or showing determination or resolve. Uh, 2023 was not the best year for me. Uh, I did accomplish, many of my goals for 2023, but we did have some life circumstances that kind of set me back in so many ways. But I tried to be hopeful and positive, and I just want to continue with that. My word for 2023, as I shared, was consistency. And so I really wanted to continue on that path for my life, is being consistent and purposeful. And another meaning of purposeful is intentional. And that is, you know, again, something that I want to exhibit and to be a part of my everyday, my day to day thinking and being. So as I plan out my year in 2024, I want to keep that in mind in my spiritual walk, in my physical walk, in my physical being. And that means being more intentional about my health and being healthy and my choices for what I put in my body, the things that I say and do, my social, and not only including, social media, but how I interact with my family and friends, being intentional, you know, being purposeful in maybe contacting people that I hadn't seen or talked to, um, or maybe just kind of every now and then a phone call or a text message. So just maybe, you know, stirring up those relationships and getting closer. As we came out of the pandemic, we were more isolated. And so now we're able to get out more and more, but still being purposeful and intentional, not being, being deliberate in how we go about our day to day lives. So I just want to keep those things in mind, and my spiritual walk, my physical, my social, and there's one other category, and just starting each day with a positive thought. And you know what is my word of the, not only the year, but of the day, week, and month, and affirmations, every day, you know, saying something positive over my life, because how I think about myself is how I think about other people. And so I want to always have something positive to say or a positive thought as I go about my day to day. And, again, just focusing in on the things that are important in my life and the life of my family, and how I go about, you know, interacting with others. A little sip of coffee to lubricate the vocal cords. I am a coffeeholic. So, a couple of things as I go through this planner for 2024. I want to really focus in on um, self care also. So, I'm going to see if I can find that section in here. I might have to hunt and peck, but how I choose to use these. Um, let's see, this page. Maybe I can find it 157, and just kind of go back through here. I know it's in here somewhere. Blogging, self care. Here we go. So, keeping track of my mood, how I'm feeling. Just keep being more intentional about self care. The things that I'm grateful for. You know, how will as I come up with my goals for the day, week, and month, how will this goal care for my soul? How will this goal um, help me identify the things that I'm struggling with, and who can I help with the things that they might be going through, and keeping track of my prayer list, and things when I get prayer requests, what was the outcome, you know of those prayers, and being more focused and writing those things down either in my digital journal or in my written journal, because I do both. So, are you mostly digital in your planning, or do you do just only paper, or do you do a combination of both? I typically do a combination of both. So I just want to keep track of those things um, as I go about my day to day. So, then probably won't use these pages every day, but, what am I reading? That's going to impact my thinking. Exploring, am I getting out into nature? Being more focused in life, and, I do enjoy photography and being more active in that, loving myself and others. What am I watching again? What am I feeding my mind? But then that's going to affect my thinking and my feeling. Okay, and then habit tracking. I want to sleep at least 7 hours a night, exercise 30 plus minutes. That's a lofty goal for me, but being intentional again, being purposeful in getting back on track with exercise, walking. You know, my watch keeps track of letting me know when I need to stand every hour. You know, reading, finding something to read, self-care again, no alcohol, limiting alcohol, getting creative again, getting back into those things that I enjoy, photography, crafting. I did buy a new Cricut Maker 3, but I gave my Explorer Air 2 to my daughter-in-law, so I'm not being wasteful. Low carb diet, and making sure that I'm taking my medications and vitamins as prescribed. So hopefully, did I have this? I might have to go over here. Okay, so want to get back to my planner, um, and we're coming up to the last week of uh, Advent. We're getting close to the end of 2023, so I want to finish out my Advent planner, and so this week I'm focusing in on love as part of Advent. So I want to get back and making sure that I'm doing all the things. And this is my inspirational journaling. So I want to make sure that I'm focusing on that and being consistent. I don't do it so much in my digital planner, but I do in my paper planner. um, being more consistent in that. So these are just some of the things that I'm doing, and I plan to do in 2024, being more intentional. And part of being intentional is being purposeful. And then I want to go through here and put in my dates, birthdays, anniversaries, keeping track of my appointments, and this just gives kind of an at a glance view. You can come in here and see, well, I've got everything laid out for the month and the year, and I can just go through here and see what's coming up. So I do plan to put those appointments, birthdays, anniversaries that I know that, every month, like January, I know that we have some family birthdays, friends' birthdays. So that way I want to also get back into the habit of sending out cards. We send text messages and post on social media people's birthdays, but I think it's just putting something tangible in the mail to someone, and it, you know, costs what the price of a stamp is 60 cents. You can buy a card at Dollar Tree for $1.25 and just brighten someone's day. So that is one of the focuses for me in 2024 is to get back to sending either a store-bought card or a handmade card. And so putting this Cricut Maker 3 into good use, and making sure that, it wasn't a wasted investment. So let me know in the comments, what are your plans for 2024? How are you planning to use your digital or paper planner as this year? Do you have a word of the year? If so, what is your word of the year? If not, have you thought about maybe coming up with a word of the year? And so once you do, I'd love to hear what it is. So I did finish out my week, and I just put in images for this week. Um, these here, this one, these I did on Adobe Photoshop. This one from Photoshop. This one I got from K Digital Studios. Can't remember where I got the Santas from, but these three here I got from um, Mary Mako Mingo. This one was from, I think it was a screenshot. I kind of thought it was kind of cute from Pinterest. And this one from Breezy Organization, I got that one from there. But anyway, so I do also want to come up with a separate page just for stickers. And so that it, that is what I did so that I don't have to just keep going back and forth. Um, and one of the things that also, as I finish up here, is after each month for 2024, I wanted to put a little positive statement in between the month and the actual calendar in my dashboard. So it says, when things change inside you, things change around you. And that goes back to, being purposeful and living an intentional life. So make positive changes on the inside, and then that way things on the outside will change around us. So I do plan on focusing in on my monthly goals on my dashboard. I do want to become more consistent in using that. So as I start the new year, I'll have my goals all set, at least written on paper, and then I can live them out. So I just want to, again, thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you for watching this past year. Um, I do appreciate all of you that tuned in. Give me a like, share my video. Thank you so much for watching. And again, ciao for now. And not sure if I'm going to record another video before the end of the year, but if I don't, I'll see you in 2024, Lord willing. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Have a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas and happy, happy New Year. Bye bye.